Hi, today I'm going to do a pick a card reading for your career. If you are a subscriber, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Ruby. I'm from Tarot with Ruby, where I make videos on pick a card readings, tarot chats, all that sort of fun stuff. So if you are interested in any of that, definitely subscribe to my channel. You can also book a personal one-on-one tarot with me through the link in the description box below, my Etsy or coffee shop. But for now, let's go through this. I'm going to be using, by the way, my Wild Unknown Pocket Edition. And these are the piles. So for pile number 1, I have the Malachite Crystal. Pile number 3, I have the Carnelian Crystal. And for pile number 3, I have the Sodalite Crystal. So take a little bit of time. I have pile 1, 2, 3. Pick the timestamp in the description box. If you don't know how pick a card readings work, I have a little thing in my description box where I explain all of it, being a general reading and that stuff. So yeah, I will meet you at your timestamp. Hi, pile number 1, you chose the Malachite Crystal. Let's put it right here. Grab the tarot deck. Let's get started. I first want to take a look at your energy. What is your energy right now? I have the reversed Empress. So the Empress, I feel like that is a card that indicates nurture. So taking care of, I think in this case, yourself, maybe also others. But having it being reversed tells me that you haven't really been taking care of yourself in some way, some capacity. You haven't been taking time for yourself. You haven't been taking what is necessary for you to feel nurtured and to feel cared for. So that is right off the bat not a good sign. I'm not gonna lie. And it might have something to do with the fact that you are now in a career path where you don't feel your best, where you feel like you're not being your best self, you're not living your best life. So let's see what else I have for your current energy. I have the reversed Mother of Cups, and that is very similar to the energy of the reversed Empress. I think the Mother of Cups is someone who is very nurturing, who's very caring, who knows what their emotional needs are and takes care of them as well as taking care of others. So I feel like both of these cards have very similar energy, to me at least. And having those two cards be your current energy, I think speaks volumes of how you haven't been taking the proper care of yourself, how you haven't been looking out for yourself, and maybe that results into how you take care of others too. I don't know, some of you might be parents and have been having a really hard time with caring for your kids or whatever it may be. Yeah, caring for your needs is something that you are struggling with. So let's look at what is your unique strength. What is your unique strength? This card flew out. I have Judgment. So this is a card, I think, of self-realization. So even though you haven't been taking proper care of yourself in some capacity, I do think you realize that. And that you also sort of realize, like, this is a self-reflection card. So you are very good at reflecting on your actions, on your behavior, maybe even reflecting on other people's behavior. So think of that. Judgment, for me, like I said, self-realization, self-reflection. So that is something that you are good at recognizing where you're going wrong. Now, just that you're recognizing it doesn't mean you're also taking action on it. Maybe that is something that you're finding very hard to do right now. Let's look at more strengths from you. I have the Two of Cups. This is a card of connection. Maybe you are very good at bringing people together, of keeping the peace. In a relationship, you might be very caring. You might thrive in relationships. It doesn't always have to be romantic relationships, can be platonic relationships too. But maybe you love romance, or you just love the idea where two people are committed to each other. Then I have the Star. This is a card of hope. I don't know if you are someone who can really hold on to hope for yourself, or maybe you can help others realize that there's still a lot of hope out there. Maybe you are someone, because we have these 3 cards together right now, that you I just got a glance at the next card that I'm gonna grab, so I'm already sort of getting downloads on that. But realizing that there is hope on a romantic situation plane. That is sort of what I'm getting here. Anyway, I got the Hierophant, but we have it in reverse. So to me, this feels like breaking tradition is a part of your unique strength. So that could be breaking tradition in a romantic way. So the way things were always done in a romantic way, in love, but you are sort of breaking that, and you have maybe have a lot of great visions on that, where you help people realize certain things about their feelings that go against tradition, that maybe even go against religion, but that gives people hope, which is interesting because here the star is rainbow colored. So it's interesting that we are getting that. Ooh, okay, let's get on to the next one. Now we are gonna look at your ideal and best suited career path. What is your pile number 1? We have, ooh, wait, this is the 8 of Swords. I'm still sort of new with this. You get people unstuck. You get people unstuck out of unhelpful mental thinking patterns. We have the Chariot. This is like succeeding, success, victory, determination, drive to move forward instead of keeping stuck, but get them out of here and get them going. So I definitely feel like you are gonna be great to work with people too. I think because we have this getting unstuck, and I think that is you getting, or I gotta say, you helping other people get unstuck and going. I don't know if that is a passion of yours or that is something that you're very interested in. We have Daughter of Cups, helping people figure out their emotions, helping people, and I don't know why I'm thinking helping people instead of this being you, but I think with the Daughter of Cups, helping people get in tune with their emotions and not afraid to express them. Yeah, I think that is really great. Let's see what else. Your ideal and best suited career path. I got a couple. Son of Wands. Let's see what else is there. Your ideal and best suited career. We have the Father of Pentacles. This is like the ultimate. Oh, and I also have this is the Nine of Cups. Contentment. Father of Pentacles, that is the King of Pentacles. So really helping people move forward and be in their best place and be living their best lives. I have the Daughter of Wands, just something that you are very, very passionate about. That is what, like, think about what is it that you are passionate about. It is funny that we are getting like Father of Pentacles, like and Nine of Cups, saying that you should do something that you feel passionate about, something where you feel like you could do this for the long term, that isn't too draining, something that really satisfies where you are going. So I'm gonna pull these to the side a little bit so we can get on with the spread. What obstacles do you have to overcome? What obstacles do you have to overcome to get here? Let's see. This is the Four of Pentacles. Self-protection, protecting yourself. I don't know if you're too scared almost to let go of what you have right now because you've worked so hard to build that, maybe your career, and even though it is not really serving you in the best way, you're not really super happy there, but it's still something that you are used to. It's something that feels familiar, that is almost comforting in some sort of way, and that is something that you're gonna have to overcome. The Nine of Swords, anxiety, a lot of worries, again worrying about, I don't know, maybe even leaving behind stability that you've built throughout this job. That can be really, really scary. And it doesn't mean that whatever comes out of this, like your best and your ideals career path, it doesn't have to be in an entrepreneur kind of way. Maybe you are the sort of person for that, but maybe it is just a shift in your career where you know that you can help people do that. So let's see, what else do you have to overcome? The Hanged Man. Yeah, the Hanged Man is a period of time where you are needing to accept the way that things are. So maybe you are afraid that things will be very slow in the beginning, and maybe they are. So I think there needs to be some sort of a balance between you quitting this current job and you moving into a new career path. I think there needs to be a balance in there, because you don't want to go through a period where you do nothing, where there's just nothing, and maybe even no money coming in. And that is definitely part of your worries here too, with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So let's look at what is the next step to take. What is the next step that you should take? I have the Emperor in reverse. So sort of, how do I want to say this? Pushing away from established structure. This could be your current job. It's interesting that that comes up, but also to not dive in too deep into starting your own business maybe. I don't know if that is what you have been wanting to do. The Emperor, if it was reversed, I would definitely say to try and figure out if you want to start your own business, because that is, to me, definitely Emperor energy. But we got it in reverse, so I think you need to be very careful with the next step that you're going to take. And if you want to start a business for yourself, I feel like that is very much preached these days, to have your own business, to be an entrepreneur, but that is also not realistic, or just not the dream of everybody. But also be very mindful of what new company you're gonna get into, because you're like the breaking traditions, right? That it was your unique strength to break current structures, to break current traditions and the way that things always were done. I think you're gonna need, if you want to work at another company, look at a company that is very progressive and that aligns with your ideals too. I think that is going to be really important to you. So let's see what step to take next. A couple of cards just flew out, but I think that is just me being not handy with my cards. And I have the Father of Wands. Yeah, do something that you're passionate about, but also allow yourself to be a visionary, allow yourself to be inspired by others, and allow yourself to inspire others. I also here have the Seven of Pentacles, but we have it in reverse. I don't know if that makes sense though, because I don't mind like taking my cards and putting them upright or reverse, whatever. It is all about what feels right to me, because it's my reading. Anyway, the Seven of Pentacles is a card where you take a step back and you look at the progress that you have made so far, and because you've worked very hard. This is like a time of assessment. So I think right now a good thing for you to do is to take a step back, look at and assess what have you built so far. And like here, you're super afraid to let go of it, and maybe part of that fear, part of that worry is valid. Because it can be scary to leave something behind that you've worked very hard for, and that brings in stable income, and instead of going, I don't know, out there to work for yourself where you don't have that stable income. I think it can really ease your worries if you take a fair assessment, but also are not afraid to dream big with the Father of Wands here. So I hope this helps you, pile number one. There were some messages in here that were like super specific, and some also that felt very broad, but that is always the case in general pick a card readings. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more pick a card readings like these, definitely subscribe to this channel. I do them all the time. You can also book a personal one-on-one tarot reading with me through the links in the description box below. That will take you to my Etsy shop or my coffee shop. And I would love to work together with you. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Hi, pile number 2. You chose the carnelian crystal. I'm going to put it right here. And let's get started at looking what your current energy is. What is your current energy? I have the Hermit card in reverse that can indicate feeling lonely, feeling alone. Maybe you are currently working from home. You have been working from home a long time and that is just not your thing. Maybe you enjoy being around people because, yeah, I think that is going to be the case for most of you. Because you like taking care of people, you are I think you are a great coworker because you take care of people. You are like the kind of coworker who asks others how they are, and you feel very blocked in that right now because maybe you were working from home. And that is not a bold statement of me to make because I know a lot of people are working from home, although I also know that a lot of people are now going back to the office again. But I definitely see the Hermit card in reverse as a feeling of being alone. And it could also be that you are going to an office, but that is just a place where you feel lonely. Maybe you want to be a parent, but because of the busyness of your job and you having to go into the office, that is not possible right now. So I feel like it could go either way. Or maybe you're not a parent or you don't want to be a parent to kids. Maybe you have dogs or pets or something at home. I don't know. But that is the sort of energy that I see here in your current energy. That is very specific. So I'm sorry if that doesn't resonate, but I feel like for some of you it might. Let's look at number 2, your unique strength. What is your unique strength? Father of Pentacles. But I have it in reverse. So some people go hard on long-term goals. And the Father of Pentacles is definitely to me a card of long-term goals. But maybe your unique strength is like taking a long-term goals and cutting it into pieces and setting short-term goals for yourself as well. I think that is really beneficial because I feel like a lot of us can get really stuck on, one goal, but that is a very hard to achieve goal, so it feels very unattainable. But you sort of try to make that very long, unattainable seeming goal very attainable. That is a very unique strength indeed. Let's look at what else is your strength. What else is a strength of yours? I have the 3 of Swords. To me, that this is a card, it is in reverse, but to me this is a card of healing, acknowledging pain. Instead of pushing it away, you allow yourself to feel it and you are starting to really heal from it. I also have the Father of Swords, but it's in reverse. So you don't take bullshit from people. Like if there is an authority figure that is being toxic to you, you call that shit out. You don't let people walk over you. That is definitely the feeling that I get here. And I feel like that makes sense with the Carnelian crystal. You're very confident. And even if you might not feel confident, when you see bullshit happening, especially by people in authority, people in power, you're not afraid to call that shit out. And I think that that is absolutely amazing. So let's look at what is your ideal and best suited career path for you, number 2, or pile number 2, I should say. I have the daughter of Swords, sorry. English is not my first language, in case you couldn't tell. The Daughter of Swords is the Page of Swords, and she is someone who is always looking for more information. So I feel like something having to do with information, or at least like putting your intellect to the test. You want to use your intellect. You don't want to do like the same old. You want to do a job. You want to be in a career where you can use your head. I feel like some of you might be air signs or have a lot of air energy in your birth chart. But that is the idea that I get here with the Daughter of Swords for your ideal best suited career path. Let's see what else we can get for your ideal and best suited career path. I have the Mother of Pentacles. So the Mother of Pentacles, when it's upright, I would say like you're someone who actually, I just got another sort of intuitive hit that you might be someone who doesn't have a very healthy work-life relationship or work-life balance, and you need to be in a job where you can have that. Because maybe you do want to be a parent, whether that is a pet parent, a child parent, whatever. Or if not, you just like to take care of yourself and you would like to have more time to nurture and care for yourself. So that is what we can see here in the Mother of Pentacles, that you need to be in a career where you can have that healthy work-life balance and where you need to be under authority and under people who respect that and be in a very nurturing sort of work environment where your bosses see the importance of self-care and see the importance of a healthy work-life balance. Then here I have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Again, being in a place that prevents that overwhelm, that if there are things that need to be delegated, that you are allowed to delegate stuff. And that is going to be super important for you. I don't know if you've had burnout before, or if you've been very close to burnout, but you're going to need to be in a job where there is room for you to take care of yourself. I also have the 3 of Pentacles. Again, working together in a team is gonna be something that I think many of you are very interested in, because we have the Hermit in reverse, the feeling of being alone. Maybe you still feel that sort of thing from when you did need to work at home. But the 3 of Pentacles to me, it's really a card of teamwork, and not just regular teamwork, but everybody recognizing their strengths, because everybody brings something different to the table, and everybody brings something different to certain projects. So that is something that I think you're gonna be really into, meeting new people and recognizing the strengths in everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if you go into a career, or maybe you are already in a career where this applies to you. For some of you that might be the case, and I definitely get this idea that you would be a great leader, or at least like a group leader. So if you have a group project and there's not someone in charge yet, then I think you could be an amazing leader for at least like that group project. So let's take a look at what obstacles do you have to overcome. I'm gonna squish these in a little bit. Even with the smaller cards, I have a lot of limited space. Okay, what did I say? Obstacles to overcome. Okay, I have Mother of Wands and I have the 5 of Swords. So the Mother of Wands is someone who is in their power. So maybe you don't feel in your power right now. You feel like you're not worthy, maybe. Like I did get some notes of confidence, but maybe you are sort of afraid to let that confidence shine through. But I think once you do, you at least like, and especially at your job, I think you're gonna be amazed at how other people react to your confidence, and will see the amazing kind of person, the amazing kind of leader that you are. And I think by being confident, you will also sort of weed out the people who either won't believe in you or who are gonna be jealous of you, because that is something that I see with the 5 of Swords here, sort of that backstabbery sort of energy, and people trying to walk over you to get to a higher up place. And maybe that is a place that you deserve to be in, but because you don't exude the confidence, the higher ups might not recognize this in you. I definitely don't see like a huge career shift for you, for most of you, because I feel like many of you might be enjoying where you are right now. Yeah, I definitely get that idea, which is funny because I get this idea that, at first, when you think of your guidance for your career path, it's almost as if everybody wants to be in a different career, but you just want to know what that is. But I feel like you know that you are meant to do more things than what you're currently doing, but you don't mind staying in this current company. I just think, I really think if you exude more of that confidence, then you're gonna get a lot further, and you're gonna also see how other people think you deserve certain things. I hope that makes sense. So next step to take. What is gonna be a next step for you to take? Let's see. Pile number 2. Are these 2 cards? Yeah. Okay. 2 of Pentacles is my card of priorities, of balancing different things, but also of simplifying, because you might have too much on your hands right now, and you really need to seek out your priorities and look at it like we have. What do we have here? That's my dog in the background, if you can hear him. The 4 of Wands. This is a stable, a safe place, a safe space. You need to look at if this company gives you that safe space, that safe place. You need to figure out how you can possibly contribute to that being a safe place. But also look at your home life. Are there some things in your home life that you need to simplify that will somehow be beneficial for your career or just for your confidence? What is there at home? I don't know what's going on in your home life, but is there something going on where that is preventing you from being totally confident and loving of yourself? I feel like with this deck, because it's so small, I'm having a lot of trouble shuffling it. So 10 of Cups. Figure out long-term dreams too. We already talked about it for you, that you can really compartmentalize, there's a word for that, long-term dreams into shorter-term goals, you know. And I think that is what you need to do, but you also need to focus on what is it, like visualize, what is it that where you would love to be. Mother of Swords, speak your honest truth. Like, don't take any bullshit that we already talked about. Don't take any bullshit. Speak your mind. Be honest to yourself. Be honest to your higher ups. Be honest to your coworkers. Be honest to people, or people that you. I wanted to say people or maybe pets, but I don't know how you're gonna be honest to your pets. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But be honest to people that you have living at home. So pile number 2. I felt like for a little bit this felt all over the place, but I hope a lot of this resonated with you. I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. If you want to book a personal one-on-one tarot reading with me, you can do so through the link in the description box below, or links, because one will bring you to my Etsy shop and the other to my coffee shop. Both are places where you can book a reading with me. I would love to work together with you. And if you want to see more videos like pick a card readings, tarot chats, all that good stuff, subscribe to this channel because I do that all the time. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Hi, pile number 3, you chose the Sodalite crystal. I'm going to put it right there. And we are first going to look at your energy. What is your current energy? I have the Son of Pentacles. That is the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, I think you are really looking for more security and really looking for more ways to build material wealth, but just to build a stable income, to build a stable way. I feel like you have been through something that was really tough, because here we have with the 6 of Wands, we see here a lot of darkness, a lot of struggles, and there's this butterfly rising. So I feel like you've already been through quite a transformation, with having gone through shit and coming out as a butterfly, which is the symbol, which is a symbol of transformation. So, and it's also a card of being proud, like pride, victory even of some sort, because you have been through a lot and now you are ready to figure out a way to make a stable income, to make a stable living. And even if it's not necessarily so much about the income, it's just about having a place where you can regularly go to, like a job, where you can earn money, but just having more stability and having more of a routine in your life. So let's see, what is your unique strength? I have the High Priestess. You seem to have a great intuition. The High Priestess is also a card of secrets. So I don't know if people trust you with a lot of secrets, or if it is something that you don't mind not knowing everything, because you feel like with the knowledge that you do have, you can make decisions and you can move forward just like that. So that is beautiful, but mostly High Priestess I associate with intuition. And then we also have the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is financial struggles. So you, like I said, you know financial struggles, you know struggles. You are not new to struggles, and you have developed a way, I think you have developed a way to deal with those, to deal with financial or just struggles in general. And you know how to move forward, you know how to focus on the positive, even though it's not always easy, and it sometimes feels like that is something that is even impossible, but that is something that I see, that throughout everything that you've gone through, you at least try to keep some sort of optimism in yourself. I have the Emperor in reverse. The first thing that sort of came to mind was pushing back from structure, pushing back from authorities that are like trying to get you down. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You are not afraid to, I want to say, be controversial, but in like a good way, because but like progressive controversial, if that makes sense. I feel that is the sort of energy that I get here, and that is your unique strength, that you are not afraid to speak up against people who are sort of established figures. That is such a specific strength. I don't know what you could do with that for a career. Well, I mean, I do, like being a YouTuber and calling out established people's shit. But okay, let's look at your ideal and best suited career path. I have the 8 of Wands. It's super interesting that it comes out reverse, because in pile number 2 I got the exact same card also as my first card for this spread position, and it was in reverse. And after every reading I put every reversal back in my deck upright, and then I shuffle it again. So anyway, this to me says helping people get unstuck, helping people out of unhelpful behavior, out of unhelpful patterns, out of unhelpful situations. So if I look at this back at the Emperor, that energy, then how I could relate this to like super specific is like being a YouTuber or just a blogger or whatever, being an influencer of some sort, where you call out toxic shit from people that are established, and you call them out on your bullshit to either help them get out of their toxic behavior, or to help other people out of their toxic cycle of trying to follow these people. Or I hope that sort of makes sense. Like, if there are toxic people who are very established, but they have a lot of toxic beliefs, and there are people who follow that, you calling them out on their shit might help people unfollow those people, so they can sort of restructure their beliefs, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But that is something that is super specific, and that may not be the case for every one of you. Let's see what else. Like, some way of getting people unstuck. It could be like a therapist or a counselor of some sort, where you get people out of mindsets, negative mindsets that they are stuck in. Let's see what else. Ideal and best suited career. People who have lost hope are very drawn to you, and that might be people who you work with in your career. People who seem to have lost hope, people who have seemed to lost purpose. You are able to work with them. Wheel of fortune. Wow, hard word. It's almost as if I've never said that word before. You are a turning point in people's lives, where they can find hope again, where they can find purpose again, where they get unstuck out of this behavior. And it's interesting that I have already talked about like being a YouTuber and being that, or being a therapist, being a counselor. But some of you, because I didn't even touch on that, with the High Priestess can indicate that you are very spiritual, and that maybe you are a tarot reader, maybe you are psychic, or have abilities of those sort of kinds, where you can be a turning point in that way with offering tarot readings, astrology readings, other sort of psychic readings. That could be something where you help people get unstuck. Okay. Ooh, I have nothing. I'm getting used to this deck because it's small and it keeps sticking to my fingers. So let's see what else I can get for your ideal and best suited career. This is the 8 of Wands. You get people out of their dumps, out of their low points, basically. At the bottom of the deck is the Death card. Interesting. You help people transform. Once they meet you, and once you've helped them, you've made this turning point, and then we get this momentum into this transformation where I think you could do beautiful things for people, and helping them in some sort of way regain hope, regain purpose, and help them. I don't know if you want to guide them through the transformation, or if you want to guide them to the transformation. I feel like those two are two different things, but I think that is, I don't know, I like that. I think that is going to be great for a potential career path. So let's look at what obstacles do you have to overcome. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, stability. Not having a stable income is going to be tough, especially if this is something that you want to do on your own, as your own business owner, as you being an entrepreneur. You're not necessarily going to have a lot of financial stability, and that could be really tough. The Daughter of Cups. This is someone who, like, upright. The Daughter of Cups is someone who creative and emotional, and maybe, like, I'm not saying you let your emotions get in the way. I don't necessarily think it is that. Maybe you think you're not creative enough or something like that to do this. The Daughter of Cups is also a card of something unexpected happening. So maybe that is something that you are really afraid of something unexpected happening, or you feel like what you want to do is only a dream because you feel like you are a dreamer and you're like, there's no way this could actually happen. And I also have the Strength card. So this is my card of inner strength and confidence. So I feel like you almost lack the confidence to really do this, and you need to find ways to believe in yourself in the way that you would believe in the people that you help. That, yeah, you're gonna be able to help people with their hope and with their purpose, but are you gonna help yourself first with your own hope and with your own feeling of purpose? I think that is going to be an obstacle that you're going to have to overcome. So let's look at next step to take. I have the Son of Cups. That is a card of imagination, of almost like the next step of this Daughter of Cups. So being afraid of being a dreamer and not doing anything, just taking action. Then that is going to be maybe a little bit different or difficult for you to do. I have here the Three of Cups. Seeking people, seeking community, where, like, if you are someone who is spiritual, seeking out a spiritual community who's going to be supportive of you. I do think good things are coming to you here with the Ace of Cups, but I also think the Ace of Cups here could indicate the need for you to be kinder to yourself, to do some self-love activities, some self-care activities, to also regain your confidence, but also to allow yourself to see your self-worth and to see that you are worthy of being a career or being in a career like that. And then I also have the Lover's card, which is a card of commitment, and you really finding a way to commit yourself to yourself, and to also build beautiful connections and really beautiful, helpful connections, maybe in the spiritual community. And then lastly, I also have the Four of Wands, which is to me about a safe space, a safe home. I don't know if you are currently living in a home where you feel stable, where you feel secure, where you feel safe, but that is going to be something that is super important for you too, to create a home space, a home base where you feel supported, where you feel safe. And that part of that could also be, again, in a spiritual community, feeling safe there and finding people who you connect with and who you feel safe with to share your story with. So pile number 3, this was your reading. I felt like this went like everywhere. So I hope that there were messages in here that you could resonate with. I would love to hear them in the comments down below. If you want to book a personal one-on-one tarot reading with me, you can do so through the links in the description box below. Those will take you either to my Etsy shop or my coffee shop, and I would love to work together with you. And if you want to see more videos on pick a card readings, tarot chats, all that good stuff, subscribe to this channel because I do that all the time. But for now, thank you so much for watching and hope to see you next time.